Each individual has a distinct personality made up of various traits and attributes. Some of that personality profile is genetic and difficult to change, for example, if you are introvert or extrovert. However, within personality there is a subset called character. Character signifies that part of personality which A, can be evaluated from a moral point of view, and B, which is responsive to reasoning, upbringing, and coaching, hence the term character education. Now, psychologists were very interested in character in the early part of the 20th century, but then character fell into disrepute because psychologists became scared that by studying and promoting character, they would stop being scientists and turn into moralists. This trend is now changing again, especially within so-called positive psychology, which has refocused attention on character. Psychologists have also found out that what people actually find interesting about one another has more to do with character than personality. For instance, in dating agencies, people are more interested in the character trait of honesty in potential partners than the personality trait of extroversion. The most important traits that make up character are called virtues and vices. Virtues are traits of character that enable us to respond appropriately to challenges, whereas vices make us respond badly. Each virtue has many components, for example, noticing the right thing, feeling the right emotion, being motivated to do the right thing, and, of course, actually behaving correctly when it comes to the crunch. But just like very few people are overall vicious, very few people possess a character entirely made up of full-blown virtues. Most people's characters are mixed, and even those who are generally virtuous often have blind spots in the virtues. For example, although I consider myself generally temperate, I am terribly weak-willed when it comes to ice cream. That's my blind spot. So, what we call character education is basically an attempt to make people more virtuous by adopting new virtues and developing those they already have. Why is that important? Well, from the point of view of so-called virtue ethics, a leading theory in contemporary moral philosophy, being virtuous is necessary for a flourishing life. In addition to that, contemporary social science has shown us that being virtuous is also instrumentally beneficial in various ways. For example, virtuous people are happier and have better social relations with others. So, virtue is good for individuals and it is good for society.